And I believe that we're live on the twitch.tv/theXisuma playing the Hermitcraft, doing the live stream. It's all those things that you used to. Chris is Bizik. First to say hello in chat. Welcome to the stream. 4Gil there with some bananas. Bananas in chat. Great content, says Johnny Rocket. Dang, man. Jeez. I've been streaming for less than a minute and apparently it's great content. Well, that didn't take a lot of effort. Dang. Thank you. Where are we going to head to? We're going to head to this portal right here. That's where we're going to go. So it's Hermits helping Hermits, which will kick off in 10 minutes. I'm probably going to join the Hermits there a little bit later, as I want to just do a little bit of farming for some materials. Maybe have a little bit of a chat, you know. We can hang out before all of that kicks off. Quite a few Hermits on this evening. I don't know who's here for Hermits helping Hermits, but good to see a lot of faces. It's been quiet this morning and yesterday. I imagine that has something to do with July the 4th over in the States. Lots of people busy celebrating and yeah, it's just been a quiet couple of days. Look at these upside down creatures, adorable. So yeah, I need to get some different... Oh. I chopped down trees here, and on my way out of the place, I like replanted all of the saplings, and all of the saplings are gone, and there's no trees. That's peculiar. And kind of annoying. So I wanted to collect some. Unless I didn't, and I put them in here. No, look at. There's some achacha saplings. I replanted loads of saplings before I left. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. It's a mystery. It will never be solved. Yeah, I was getting a whole bunch of materials together. I guess we need some oak saplings. Like, I think I might be going mad, and they might just be in... Like, where else would they be? That's really weird. I need to find some oak trees and get some oak saplings. Dang. Also, double llama in a boat. What's this about, eh? What's this? Xisumavoid says dirt moment hat. I mean, I know I'm a dirt, but like... Why would I not replant them? I remember replanting them as I left. It's very odd. You know, I remember replanting these as I left, and they're here, so... I don't know what that means then. We will need some spruce leaves, so that's not so bad. Let's open this up. Yeah, jungle leaves, spruce, and oak, and then azalea are probably the ones that I am most after. So we want bone meal, and then I guess actually we also want to spring up some trees using some of these. Wait, can I use those as well? They don't have to just be the flowering ones, do they? Also, my axe would come in handy here. Yes, yes it would. Yes it would. You know, for chopping trees. God, brain smarts over here. Yeah, you'll notice that I'm starting to organise my shulker boxes a little bit more as well. So yeah, we can do that type, and that also gives us the rooted dirt, which I kind of want to silk touch and hold on to. Oh, and yeah. Okay, now we need shears. God, so many things. So many things. I think I'll just leave this here on the ground since we're going to stay in the area. So yeah, this is what I wanted to do at the beginning of the stream. Hang out, have a chat, fill up a couple of shulker boxes full of some leaves. The cool thing about getting the leaves from the azalea tree is that you don't need to worry about replenishing your saplings. That's like the only tree that does that, really, right? It's like, it's nice when when things have like different mechanics that overlap a little bit. It makes you think about how you use it differently. So, yeah, if we want to grow these trees, we don't really need to worry about the saplings. It's bone meal. It's bone meal the moss, then you get these things, and then you bone meal those. So unlike a jungle tree, you can bone meal jungle trees all day long. If you take the leaves away, you eventually run out of saplings, right? That's what I'm getting at. So noises in the ear. We got Aristamo here for 11 months. Winnie T Ford is here for 40 months. Goodness me. Free Phase is here for 37, and Curd is here with a Prime. Thank you so much for using your Prime subscription. The Fungus Tree, says Ashton Johnston W. The Fungus Tree, you say? The fungus tree. What is that what we're calling the azalea tree? I think it's a very pretty tree, and I see fungus as kind of an evil thing. By the way, that build over there is just absolutely fantastic. I can't stop looking at it. Like, I feel like I want to go, like, over there at some point and, yeah, just see what it's all about, you know? We got Peter the Hobbit here gifting some subs. Thank you so much, dude. Ramieli117, Loon Gif, McVeigh, Deschard, and Krogdor. Be sure to all say thanks in chat. That is always appreciated, the gifting of the subs. Thank you for doing that. We got Hyperfusion here for 10 months, and Delta Scorpy here subscribing as well. The Last Psycho is here for 45 months. Oh my goodness me, how does the time go by? God, I feel like I've been thinking about that a little bit more lately. There's just some landmarks that keep, like, popping up in my face. Like, Metallica's album, the last one that they did came on, like a song off of it, Man Unkind. And I was just like, this is, like, no longer new, yet I can rather vividly remember, like, this coming out, listening to it, seeing them live, playing the songs on guitars, enjoying the songs. And that was 5 years ago. Gosh, it's scary, isn't it? It's scary. I got stuck inside a decked out on the xisumavoid server and Winnie saved me, my hero. Ah, thanks for doing that, Winnie. I really wish it was set up just in Explore in you know, the other, like either like survival but you can't break blocks, or spectator mode, because I know it constantly gets griefed. I get tweets about it and stuff, and it is what it is, you know. By the way, speaking of running out of saplings and stuff, I just took a lot of these leaves. We won't do that on the next tree. Wait, did I? Oh no, the thing broke, so I took like 43. God, multitasking, just totally spaced out. X, where is your witch located on Season 7? By witch, do you mean witch farm? You can fly to it through the Nether. I know that. Right, I need to find an oak tree. Right? Oak saplings are kind of important for the mix. There's like not one in sight. They're all a spruce. They're all a spruce. Oh, we need to plant more spruces as well. Get a few more of those going. Except I don't have any because I sheared them all. Let's just do these things again. Now, can we put these on regular grass? There's another thought that's crossed my mind. We can plop them there and we can grow them as well. Cool. Joshua69, thank you for 3 months. Thank you for all the hard work and content. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you. Yeah, I've been working kind of like round the clock lately. I really like it at the beginning of a season, like getting stuck in, and got some fantastic ideas. Can't wait to share with all of you. It's going to be a fun and interesting season. I've just noticed, like, I feel like I've been chatting for 1 minute and I'm so far behind. Oh my goodness me. So we got Ed Meadart here for 2 months. By Snokey52, Block Oracle with the Prime, Sana of Scarva here for 17 months. Aristamos here with the cheers and the biddies. Red Steel Eagle is here for 5 months. We've got Panda Victoria gifting subs to Hollow Tones and Bubbly Buddy. Thank you for gifting those subs. My Schuber is here for 20 months. Love how fast the HD videos are coming out. Keep up the wonderful work. Yeah, I want to hit the ground running. It's just kind of what I want to do right now. Things are going to be different in the future. I'm still like awaiting my second jab, kind of like in a lockdown, even if it's going to be ending here in the UK. Like air quotes normality appears to be on the horizon, and so I kind of just want to knuckle down and like really get this season off to a good start, and then I know that I'm just going to be pulled away from doing this a lot more over the next year. So yeah, I kind of see that coming, and I'm thinking, let's make the most of it while I'm in this state, right? Because what else am I going to do? Pretty much just going to be lounging around the house, you know, watching movies and not doing anything productive, probably. So I'd rather crack on with this. Are you going to Wembley this Wednesday? I'm not going to Wembley. I would have loved to. However, you know, things were different and the opportunity presented itself. That one snake person is here subscribing. June22 is here with the cheers and the bits. We got Yoshiari 69 here for 3 months. Naser Taser here for 6. Zalantis subscribe. My chat just went wild. Like, I'm reading these noises and then I'm like, oh, the screen over there is like moving really fast. Impulse raid. Thank you, Impulse. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it ever so much. Dude, I was so miffed watching your episode, right? You know what us hermits do, like when we watch episodes, skip about a bit because, you know, there's so many Hermitcraft videos coming out. I may have missed some key details, right? But I watched Impulse's video and I'm like, how are you killing the drips, the wither with the dripstone? Because it doesn't take damage from them, it's immune. And they mentioned something about a video as well. I don't know if it was my one. This is what we want. It's like an oak tree, believe it or not. Yeah, we're going to go join Joe for Hermits Helping Hermits real soon. Yeah, so I watched Impulse's video, and like, you know, this is the thing. I tested this in my myth busting series, and when you see me show you something on myth busting, there's a fairly good chance that what you're seeing is kind of like the takeaway of testing, and then me being like, right, let me demonstrate to you what I've learned, right? So I tested the wither taking dripstone damage in a few different ways, and it just did not take damage. Like I couldn't get it to, and I sort of concluded therefore it's immune. It's one of those things with science, right, is that, especially when you're a bit more time pressured like I am, if you've got a scientific process, you kind of need to be trying to defeat yourself. You need to be like finding every which way to prove yourself wrong. And I'm going into it like not really like wanting it to be true or not. So I do what tests I can, and then I come to a conclusion. It's like, okay, it looks like this thing's immune to dripstone damage. And it makes sense. Like, surely the devs would have thought about this, and then they've been like, oh yeah, we'll make it so that the wither can't be cheesed with dripstone, right? Because now you've got an easy way to kill the wither. Like, you don't have to fight it. I mean, said, there's been ways to do it for a long time, but another way to cheese the wither. So yeah, anyway, I'm guessing the problem is maybe they changed it during pre-releases, because I actually did some of the myth busting on the pre-releases, which normally I'm against, but I'm just going to have this window of time where it's like, I think I want to do this early and do it while I'm between seasons, and then go like full in on Hermitcraft 8. So I decided to do it that way around. It looks like one of the things that I showed may have now been changed. That's my guess. But yeah, I was super miffed by that episode. And if you all ain't seen it and you want some Hermitcraft to go watch, Impulse's episode is pretty cool. They fought the wither using dripstone. Pretty fun. Recommend that. And, you know, if you want to know what this over here is about, okay, you need to go watch the latest episode of Hermitcraft. People keep telling me that a certain someone has logged onto the server and built something, you know. Dang. Oh, it's got snow on top. Snow's not evil. Yeah. You can say that again. Snow's not evil. Ah. Oh god. Oh god, something just spoke through me. Oh yeah, I did actually want to collect some of these as shit. Why am I so bad at remembering what I'm doing when I'm streaming? Anyway, I've just had a gazillion noises in the ear, so thank you so much. Welcome everyone to the stream. We're going to be joining Joe for Hermits Helping Hermits real soon. Hopefully some other hermits will be there as well. We've got a few things that need doing on the server, and I just need to get on here and get myself a bunch of leaf blocks for something that I'm working on. And I thought I'd take care of that, have a little chat with you all. To begin with, I beg to differ, snow is rather evil, says Rombet. I guess snow is cold, and cold can be, you know, hell is fiery and warm, but the cold can be pretty brutal as well, right? One sapling. I need more than that. Oh, okay, I've got that now. Just the one sapling. 2 saplings, that's better. 3 saplings. Okay, I can live with 3. Yeah. We're going to get a big tree up there? I think that was a semi-big tree. Oh, I don't want to do the grass. Oh, beautiful. Give me the leaves. As a Canadian, snow can be evil. Yeah. They're just two different extremes, right? Let's get on some of these noises in the ear for a moment. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. This is terrible. Oh, that was a big one. By the way, I can do this. What? Okay. Enough with the voodoo magic, X. Read those noises in the ear, they said. They said that, they did. I'm telling you, they said it. Let's grab an empty one of these and just put nothing but leaves in there. We can start to see how many we got. Probably definitely going to need some more. As a Texan, what is snow, says Phonix Loudmouth. Didn't y'all have a lot of that earlier this year? Gosh. Gosh. How far did we get? I don't even know where I was at. I'm just looking at all the, reading them all back to myself. Right, Zelantis and Tobias failed, I think, were the last ones. So thank you to both of you. Becca, 11. Thank you for gifting a sub to Coit, 415. We've got Savian here with some cheers and bits. Appreciate it. Impulse with the raid there 6 minutes ago. Girota 909 for 2 months. The Vixen 38 for 29. Lady Gecko for 12, a whole year. Coisty Fishy here for 15. The Polynesian subscribing. Tulafoff for 2 months. June 22 with the cheers and the bits. And Becca has gifted a sub to June. Thank you for that generosity. Appreciate it as always. Paralysis Bob is here with the Prime. And we got 20 gifted subs from Baytan Daniil. Thank you again, my dude. Peeps, listen out for your name. Kaizet, Shiva Wet, kind of rhymed. Breck K9, Assassin Blank, Nougali, Sasand Ford, Amu A Fan, Thistle Cloud, Hopeless Dove, Caden Hoshido, Ethan Waterman, Jia Kaka, Tinarina 79, Graganar, Zendisabu, Andy Alright, Trouton 20, Tiled Gamer, MG Oggy, and the Burnfield. Be sure to say thanks and peeps, and thank you so much for those gifted subs. Quake NLD here subscribing. Elden S here for 19 months. Tara Dink here with the Prime. Emil DK NR1 subscribing. John the Baptist Preacher with the Prime. Norva Larama here for 6 months. And Makina has gifted a sub to Grian MC. We've got Grian watching as well, possibly. I know that you can gift subs to people that aren't actually watching, but if you're there, my dude, hope all is well, and thank you for gifting that sub as well. Let's grab one of these and some of those. And make... Oh yeah, I didn't pick up the last rooted dirt. That's like the weirdest thing to farm. Like, if you need to make a rooted dirt block farm, dang, I wish you good luck. You're going to need all sorts of redstone gizmos if you want to automate that. That being said, actually, we experimented a little bit, so you can get like a lot of azalea bushes pretty easy using like a generator and bone mill. So, you know, a contraption with bone mill can kind of pump out infinite bushes, and then with bone mill you can kind of grow like a massive row of them. So if you need loads of oak wood, you can also get a fair bit, but getting it like several stacks loads might be a bit tricky. We got Phonix Loudmouth gifting a sub to Gemini Tay. Appreciate it. And also subscribing yourself. Appreciate it. Again, I don't know if Gemini is watching, but if you are, hope you're doing well. And thank you for gifting the sub, Phonix, as well. Appreciate it. I really enjoyed Gemini's build style. I went and did the dripstone leafing, as you would have seen. I'm absolutely terrible at parkour. I had this feeling that it would be, like, easy. And it might be easy, I'm just terrible, but like, it was brutal. I was there for like 20 minutes just doing the same, failing at the same jump over and over again, right? And, you know, I think what kept me there was just like the scenery. Gem's one of those players that just thinks with details. I am trying so hard to like grow as a builder, and I'm constantly taking inspiration from people around me, and I think now a lot more about what I see. And when I saw what Gem had done in the ravine, I realized that like you kind of got to walk around with a palette of blocks. I think you got to see all these details, right, and make them accessible, because when you're in creative mode, it's really easy to pull up the creative inventory and then just kind of like pick out some blocks and throw them together. when you're in survival though, it's a lot harder. So you need to start accumulating, and this is like another way of arranging shulker boxes. But I think like build pallets in shulker boxes. So I have this, and this is going to diversify into flowers, maybe lush cave related stuff, and then a box like this where we have all of the leaves. And then you can sort of lay them down and realize, oh, I can put some leaves over here, some dripstone over there, and you know, you need the palette in front of you. At least that's how my mind works with that stuff. Okay, so we've got spruce, we got plenty of azalea now, and probably, right, so we're going to need more jungle and more oak. So that's for sure. I think we're going to have some saplings laying over here. Let's get some food. Wait, don't tell me they despawned. I see one. Quick, run. We'll keep this going then. 4, that's good. We'll keep it going. Hey X, are you playing Teg? I am not partaking in Teg. I kind of got my mind focused on other things like builds. So I don't want to say too much. I just want to kind of let it unfold organically. But I need to come up with a build style / palette for stuff I want to do with the villagers. I've been picturing a bit of a village, right? And I got this really cool vision in my mind of what it's going to be, and I'm going to be working on it and then building it soon. But like, yeah, I guess I just want to tell you about like stuff I'm going to be up to, but I also don't want to say too much because I've noticed one of the things I do in my videos a lot is I comment on what I'll be doing soon, and this is because I'm constantly like either trying to catch up with stuff I had last season, like farms. We're going to make this farm, we're going to make that farm. There's so many farms you can make. Or I'm trying to like build more than I can actually build with the time I have to make an episode. So I'm like, I've become quite consciously aware of doing that. So I want to maybe say a little less about what's planned and a bit more of what we're doing in the moment. Phenomen in chat! Happy birthday, my dude! It's the 5th of July! Come on, happy birthday, peeps. I feel like it's been a long time since we said happy birthday to... Actually, it's probably been about a year, now that I think about it. God, I'm an idiot sometimes, aren't I? It's been exactly a year. Oh, look at that, chat. You're so kind. You're so kind. Happy birthday, Fenno. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, that's so good. Awesome, chat. Good work. Good work, my minions. Oh, right. Spruce and jungle we need a little bit more of. This stuff I don't really need, so I think I'm going to just rip out everything here while I'm thinking about it. Happy Womb Escape Day. That is, I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's awesome. The old Womb Escape Day. Fenno apologizes to the mods. I should be apologizing. There we go. Hey, we got noises in the air. Green line here with the Prime and Colchak 63. By the way, I want to do some plugs while I got all of y'all here hanging out with me before we go hang out with the other hermits. If you like music, check out my music channel. You know, do the thing on the YouTube, type Xisuma music channel, you'll find it. The record that got posted there today is for me a 10 out of 10 classic. One of these records that I've just been absolutely spellbound by since I was a teenager. That record has just been like deeply wonderful for a long time, and when I finally got around to like writing about it, it was just so much fun to express like all of those feelings, and the sound of the record is really great. It's by a fantastic band called Arcturus. Every one of their albums is really interesting. And God, I could talk about them forever. They're just such a great band. But yeah, if you're looking for a record to listen to, you know, go check it out. I'm also looking for some records to listen to because my list is kind of short at the moment. It's kind of skinny. I just got the new Tyler the Creator record. I got the Hiatus Coyote, is it? Their new record, and oh my word, what was the other one? I brought 3 the other day. The other one was on Bandcamp. I just can't remember what it was. Anyway, Like, I had a big list, right, of like The Absence, which is like an American melodic death metal band, At the Gates, melodic death metal pioneers, Dark Throne released a record, and I went and checked them out first, and every time I just felt like, this isn't really what I want. When it comes to like metal, I really want to listen to like bands that are new and interesting and doing something different, and a lot of this kind of like nostalgia records just ain't doing it for me. The Dark Throne record is like a Black Sabbath Motorhead worship kind of record, and I don't know, just like, I'm not really into hearing that right now. Have you listened to Sabaton? Yeah, I can't wait for them to drop another record. I can't remember if they were making one or not. They would have mentioned it on their history channel at one point, but definitely up for that. Definitely up for baby metal. Blackwash is currently on my playlist, so I'll write about that probably in a couple of days, I think. Like, I'm still really like feeling my way through that record. It's awesome. Like, really, really, really good stuff. Where is my bed? Is it in here now? Oh man, so many questions in chat now. Like Opeth, yeah, Opeth are one of those bands that I think have earned, like, I will always listen to whatever they put out. They've earned that. They've just made so many fantastic records, and their stuff's still great. When it comes to stuff like what Dark Throne are doing, it's just, you know, some bands, they go off in different directions, and like, they should do that, I think. Doing the same thing over and over again ain't so great, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Sabaton, new album next year with new tour, and I might go watch them because, you know, might get back to doing those sorts of things again. Unless you're AC/DC, says the Shermanator. I wouldn't check out an AC/DC record just because every time I have, for a long time, it's just the same old AC/DC. So sometimes that works though. Sometimes you're like, that's all I want, and yeah, with some bands, all I want to hear them do is the same old thing, but not every band. Do you enjoy live music, says Reddy? I love live music. And I feel like I always want to defend live music as well. Often I'll see like a criticism of it, like, oh, you know, especially with festivals, you're like, oh, you're around a bunch of smelly people all weekend, and you know that the food's bad, you're standing all day outside, and like the sound isn't so great sometimes, and you know it rains or whatever. And I always feel like saying, yeah, all of those things are true, but it's still great. You endure all of those things for the live experience. I mean, I've been to so many gigs and so many shows and festivals, and like, yeah, a lot of the time, like listening to a record on disc sounds better, aesthetically speaking, but there's something magic about live that you just can't recreate listening to an album. You have to be there to see it. The music is being performed live for you with thousands of other people who feel the same way as you about this music. Like, it's a really amazing thing, especially at festivals. So like, the last festival I went to, you know, stayed in a hotel, like, there was a lot of hassle, you know, driving around in the middle of the night after you've been out all day, you're completely exhausted, but it's totally worth putting up with. Totally worth putting up with. Because the experience is just fantastic. Do you like Travis Scott, and if so, favourite album of his? Rodeo. Rodeo is like really, really superb on so many levels. And when I first listened to that record, like, it took me a long time to get that one. And his second one, admittedly, like, don't know why, just that happens sometimes. But what I like to do is, like, when I get through a record, even if I don't think it's like as good as it could have been or is my cup of tea, I like to come back to it from time to time or put it on shuffle, and like every time a song off of that Rodeo record would come on, I felt like I just understood the record a little bit more. And then yeah, time goes by, and now it's like probably one of my favourites released that year at that point in time. Right, let's go get some spruce, and then I think I wanted to spend the first half hour just doing this, and we're kind of almost there, so. I totally thought I saw like a player flying a second ago. Hang on a minute. Yeah, they're both flying. I'm not flying at the moment. I'm part of the No Wings Club, and I have 62 days. Yeah, people in chat are now asking. Yeah, we're going to join them. I just, I wanted to spend a little bit of time getting enough materials here together for the next part of what I'm doing. And chatting with all of y'all. Have you listened to NF? I have not listened to NF, but I've listened to NFI and FNI and also Finny. You know, I've listened to all of those bands. And MF. I've listened to MF a lot, yeah. But not NF. Why have I not got around to NF yet? Oh, I've listened to NE, and I've listened to NG. And NH, but not NF. NF is great. I'm sure NF is great. Alright, but let's not discriminate. There's many other letters in the alphabet. Okay? I'm sure we can pair them together and they will sound fantastic. You know? Yeah, we definitely need more. Let's get this tree as well. I don't mind tearing out all the trees around here because I can replant them if I want, and I'm also going to work on the area a lot and transform it somewhat. I feel like I can hear ender pearls and eating. Oh, that's because I can hear ender pearls and eating. Oh, and now I think they're trying to help me. I'm here to help y'all today. Like I was going to help these hermits. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Need a plan. Right, let's tidy up here then a bit. Have you ever been to a musical? I love musicals like Wicked and Hamilton. I've always, for the most part, been turned off by musicals, and I try and be open-minded, and I recently watched Hamilton, okay, and I gotta admit, like, I like clipping. David Deegs was in that, and, like, there was some really impressive stuff going on. But, man, the musical format just, like, it puts me down. It's just not quite for me. I kind of lost interest in that Hamilton thing. Like, it was great. I really couldn't knock it. I think it's like a wonderful thing. But yeah, it didn't hold my attention. Okay, I kind of do actually need, pretty sure I'm going to need just a couple more azalea trees. Let's do 2 more of those. We've still got something left on our shears. I wonder if these things can grow like big size as well. I'm not sure if they can do that. Probably not. Have you ever listened to Queen? Xisuma says. Crayonetti. Queen? Do you mean the Queen? Have I listened to her sing? No, Queen? What? Huh? Who are they? I have listened to every Queen record. Maybe not like inside out, but like when I write about music on my blog, you know, most of the time if I don't really like a record that much, or I suss it out quickly and it's kind of simple to understand, there may be like 2 to 5 times, but like most records it's at least 10 times. And with Queen, I must have listened to every one of their records at least 10 times. And I thoroughly enjoyed the experience of like getting to know all of their music. I think, hey look, the flowering one's instant mine, but these ones aren't. Did you see that? That was weird. Instant, but not instant. Instant, instant, bam, but not instant. My favourite one of all the Queen records, I still think, is Sheer Heart Attack. That I think was my favourite as a record. Because obviously you got Bohemian Rhapsody on a different record, kind of hard to compete with. But yeah. Sheer Heart Attack was my favourite of theirs. Great, now you made me visualise the Queen singing Queen. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be very interesting. Where are we on the noises in the air? Green Lion, thank you for the Prime. Cold Chaka 63, thank you so much. Troughton20's gifted a sub to Mr. Spicy Mice. We've got Dorino here with the Prime. Dark the Chosen with the Prime. Destro 83 here for 2 months. I agree with you on musicals. Yeah, I mean, it's just not for some people, right? I'm just one of those people that it doesn't work. I love music, but I'm pretty sure someone can make a musical that would appeal to me maybe more than some other things would, but I don't know, just musicals just don't quite do it. I think it's the tropes. I think it's the tropes. There's always this kind of like cadence and this mustering of emotion and this sort of like pace and beat that it will go to these typical pivoting points of like, you know, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe a bit more focally, but like, they have these sort of baked in tropes for how they perform and how they express. And once you, like, for me, once I've seen a few of those and they don't really appeal to me, then I'm watching more musicals and I'm seeing the same things come up, the same tempo, the same kind of approach, and it just doesn't do it for me. It's formulaic, says Fred. Everything's got a bit of formula to it. I guess maybe when you enjoy something more, that doesn't matter as much. Tasty Soup, thank you ever so much for gifting subs to Hakepling, Aposti WF, Thor Perton, Songcan, STC Continuum, and Pandora Victor, thank you for gifting a sub to Serenia. Appreciate the support of the community as always. Peeps, I'm just going to nip to the loot, and when we get back, we're going to go join the other hermits. So, BRBs, peeps, BRBs. I'm back. Apparently Nip to the Loo sounds like a song. Great. Okay, let's get in there. 8-Bit Brave, thank you for subscribing. What are we doing? That. This!
Speaking of which.
Hello?
Hey!
Sorry, I just shouted at all of you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Did you have anything in particular you wanted to work on today?
I had a feeling you were going to ask me that. I assumed you came over, like, wondering if I needed help with anything.
Yeah. Although we didn't say that because, you know, sometimes when you're friends with someone, you don't need to say blatant things like, can I help you with that? You just stand around awkwardly watching people do things.
Yes. It made perfect sense. I kind of, like, don't. I hadn't really thought. Maybe if I think for next time, like, there could be something to do, but I'm here to help others today.
Okay, do you have any experience with spider spawners then? Because right now, we were just taking a little bit of time while we waited for you to look at my spider spawner.
Yeah, I built one just the other day.
Okay, because I've got a cave spider spawner here that's not really working as well as we would like, or I would like, and so Wells and Jem are taking a look at it with me, and neither of them have a ton of cave spider spawner experience, so maybe you could come and help us all learn a little bit about how to make a good one?
I could try. Reality is, like, over the years, you like had to rely on them less. Do you remember back in like 2012, they were like the best source of XP at one point?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was making spider farms. But I'll have a look and see if there's anything that could be of help.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like, I'm not trying to make an optimal one, because the main goal is just to have something to do while standing with these amethyst crystals loaded, because it's right next to two big amethyst crystal geode things. So there's a lot of shards to harvest here.
That's literally what I did the other day. I have 2 geodes right next to a spawner, and so yeah, kind of built like a super simple farm.
Mm-hmm.
So is this in your area?
Yeah, so if you get into my... If you come through the portal at my base, And do you know where my mine entrance is? It's shaped like a big geode.
I don't know, but I might be able to find it.
Okay.
It looks like a geode. You can't.
Yeah, the chat should be able to. It basically, when you come out of the portal, if you look around the lake, there's like an area with some wheat and some like a horse, and the mine entrance is right next to that.
Okay.
And then when you start going down the waxed exposed copper stairs, on the left there's another geode in like a cave. It's like a fake geode that I constructed that leads to a train station, and you can take the train line straight to where we are.
Okay. I'm running through the Nether. Yeah.
Okay.
Should be able to suss that out.
Yeah. Does somebody want to take the train back and bring an extra cart to Xisuma?
Yeah, I'll help them.
Do you, yeah. Is there an extra cart in one of these? Maybe.
I've got one.
Okay. Good. Yeah, because there's a bunch of carts in here. I just didn't bring any of them that way.
Oh, I see it. Oh gosh, that definitely looks like a geode.
I tried.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, thank you.
Dang. I like this.
Oh, up here.
This is a really nice, like, just the tuff and the raw ore.
Mm-hmm.
That looks so good. And this is all pretty much custom, right?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
No, none of that was there. This was.
Like, you wouldn't
yeah.
find that much tuff in one. This looks so cool using tuff everywhere. Dang.
Thank you. Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, part of the fun that we had with HCBBS was last season, like, I would see something XPCrafted did and then try to one-up it, and he would see something I did and try to one-up it.
Yeah.
And so the goal of, one of the goals of me and Cleo living together on the server this season was that, like, oh, look, Cleo put in a stairwell. Well, I'm going to show her what a real stairwell looks like. And then she could be like, oh, Joe did this. I'm going to show him what a real one of those looks like. And we can kind of, just kind of keep upping the ante on things that normally wouldn't get any real attention.
Yeah.
Normally a mineshaft entrance gets nothing.
Learning
Who
from
cares?
other players is just a great way to grow as a player. Oh, dang, this is looking cool.
Thank you.
Oh, I see. So I'm guessing that the spiders are gonna like climb up the walls and jump out of the water stream a lot.
Yeah, so what I was thinking, bare minimum, was we need to move the walls out by 1 block on all sides. And that's where having a bunch of people here is helpful, for one thing.
Yes, because they spawn on the edges and climb straight up, right?
Yeah, and so I think we move the walls all out, and I was also going to say maybe we set up something where all the spiders funnel into a hole in the center somehow, and then go through a tunnel out of range of the cap. Oh, did you just turn it off? Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch the spiders spawn. I think maybe
Okay.
moving all of the walls might be a bit much. It's more about the... They're gonna fall down, and I think it's when they see the player that their AI will kick in. So,
So if I'm down here, will they just come down here, you think, on their own well enough?
well, I
Hang on,
think
I'm
it's
poisoned.
there you go. It starts climbing, and that's because it saw you. So, yeah. So what you want to happen is like you want a lip down there so you can hold them. In fact, I think this could be pretty easy to fix, and I'm going to use something I saw Tango do as well. Let's turn this thing off.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've also got a safety torch that I can deploy when people are going to be working on it.
Dang,
So if I
I want
put
to
this-
close this guy and he hits me.
If I put the redstone torch here, even if people flick the switch, it won't have the lamps turn off.
God, these things are rough. The way they're getting caught here, though, this is kind of interesting. Like, this is sort of the behavior you want to exploit when they get caught in a spot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did you factor in the escape zone when you made this?
No, and is that what they call getting them out of range of the spawner so that they will keep
Yes.
generating more? Yeah, I realized afterwards that that was an issue that I hadn't considered. I basically was just trying to build the most quick and dirty one, just because I needed something like 25 string for something.
Okay.
You know.
So you cool with us like rebuilding this thing at this level as well, like digging it down and stuff?
Yeah, literally any part of this that we want to rip out. I was going to push all the walls back. But yeah, so Jem and Wells and I can follow your instructions. If you want us to dig out layers or do anything, just let us know where we should dig.
First of all, we need to get rid of the water.
Okay. I've got
and then
some
this thing
sand
needs
here.
to come down one. Oh yeah, you also want to put blocks on top. Okay. So if you want to change these blocks up here to something more appealing. Dang it, I've got so little
What do you mean
blocks.
more appealing? I wanted them to be tinted glass because I wanted to be able to see the geode through
Like
here.
that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So
Okay.
that'll stop them from spawning on top of it directly? Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then water. So water needs to be at this height. So we need to go down 2 blocks and make sure there's a solid platform.
Okay.
After digging out like a couple of these holes recently, just having helping hands, it goes so quick, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I really appreciate your expertise on this because, like I said, I was like, I don't know where to start. Should I just rip the whole thing out? Knowing that that's not necessary is kind of nice.
Let's not call it expertise right now.
Okay.
I just
your
have. Oh yeah, this doesn't.
domain
This pillar here
experience.
isn't necessary. I was counting with that, so that doesn't need to
Oh,
stay.
okay.
Is this random oak log important?
No, that's there's a pre-existing pillar there.
Oh, okay. And do you want all of this to be like smooth stone?
I mean, I was hoping to swap it all out with amethyst, like the tinted glass eventually. Although if it's gonna be water on top of it, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'll make it smooth stone so it looks cleaner for now.
Okay, if you like.
Yeah, I think it's good, even if you're going to replace it with something later on. So does someone have water buckets?
I might have had
One.
some in the chest.
Just the one. We always need 2.
I have 2 buckets, but no
This is
water.
the best I could do.
Dang it. I tell you what, I got some on me.
Yeah, there's water over here.
Yeah, I thought that there was water back here, but I might have already collected
go.
it to get this far.
We got it.
Water might be leaking. Oh, there's redstone here as well, Joe. I don't know what this redstone is, but
The redstone down there was just a marker
okay.
to like help me know which way the exit was when I was exploring this. So yeah, this is literally just a exit sign. Nothing important.
Okay, cool.
I'll hop back inside here for you. Okay.
And then we need this filled in.
Yeah, I had tried moving this out slightly because I was annoyed by the spiders. I was trying to stop them from getting caught. But if we can move this
Oh,
all
someone
back.
got my orange box.
Let me check. Here, it was me. Xisuma, there you go.
Cheers.
Sorry about that.
It's quite alright. Why is this a little bit longer
There's
here?
a little mite.
Oh, I see why. It's because of that. Okay, so now we're going to have like water streams again, taking them down to a single point. The middle
So I've
is
got a
gonna be
bucket here if you need. Here's a full bucket if you need 1x. Oh.
Alright, cheers.
You know, it seems a little dark down here just from right now. Okay.
So the problem I
Okay.
see is that we don't want them to see the player
Until after they
until
are clear
after
of
they're
the
here in this bit, which can be tricky.
So, do we have to have a turn or something, or how do you normally deal with that?
I think we might use their ability to climb. Just going to see how far this water goes. So if the player's like standing just around this spot.
Yeah.
I think it's going to need to be like a block or two higher, and then we've got all of that stuff above us. Okay, that's way better.
I'm gonna make some more tinted glass real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I got 32 more. That should hold us over. Okay. So we'll pull this out here then. So can they see the player through glass or no?
No, they can't. They need like direct line of sight.
Okay, great, because I really am excited about using the glass for this project. Like, I'm just really excited because we haven't had like opaque glass in terms of light in the game all this time. Finally, it's here, you know?
Oh, what a great test. Maybe you can get away with it being one wide like this. The issue is that like if they see you further back, then they track you, and then that means they're going to hit an edge and climb up a wall. So you don't want them to see you until they're inside the killing bit where I am now. I'm just thinking through all the different blocks you have access to and what might work here.
Well, it seems like if you just stand around the corner from them, like if we had something like a water flow that just rounds them around the corner once they come through, that would be good enough, right?
A water block that does what when they come through?
So if we had some way to push them like this way, or push them this way,
yeah, push them all the way around.
So then they're always around the corner from there. You wouldn't have that immediate concern there.
We could try that.
I mean,
Are pistons an option to just like push up on them or something?
I got a suggestion here to use a bubble elevator to bring them up, which is interesting.
I don't know if I have any soul sand though at the moment.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can give it a try and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm up for trying anything. It's part of the fun.
So I'm gonna need like multiple blocks. Oh, do I have kelp? I've got kelp. Grab some of that. And I got a wall block from somewhere. Okay, so
So are we gonna do like a 3x1 or like a 3x2 bubble vader then?
yeah, I'm thinking a 3x1 would probably play out a lot better.
Then how are we gonna stop the water streams?
Oh, we don't need to. They just end, don't they?
Well, I mean, like well, because like when you do the bubble vader, right? They need a way to get into the bubble vader, so you have to
Yes.
stop the water from pushing them out.
That bit will be potentially easy.
I suppose
know
we
what
could
you're
use
getting
fence
at.
gates.
I'm pretty sure they'll push each other in because they don't see us, so they're just going to be kind of passive.
Well, what I'm saying, like, I suppose we could use fence. Like, if we're gonna do a 3x1 or like a 3x2, we're gonna need like fence gates or something. For
Yeah,
the middle
I'm
water
on it.
stream.
Okay, so
I mean, I think the simplest solution would be to just have them turn a corner. And then they see you once they turn the corner, and they'll climb to you on their own.
Yeah, like that. The corner thing was what made the most sense to me. But like I said, I'm not super experienced with this, so there might be reasons that would work. I don't know.
right, we got I need some more cobblestone walls down here.
Cobblestone? Oh, walls.
Yeah, I think... Oh, no, mate, I'm not sure this is a good idea. Actually, let's try it without first and then with after. Because it pushes them up, and sometimes it means the water doesn't actually push them. And the more I think about it, I think it's going to be a problem.
Okay, well, I'll make some cobblestone walls. Okay, I've got 12 more of those. Right, I don't know where you went, X. Yeah, here's 12 more cobblestone walls for you.
Cheers. Have we got any signs? Gonna need some signs.
I can make some real quick.
It's kind of fun to do this like a bit more improvised. Usually it's like creative world and trying a bunch of stuff and yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing with this is I wasn't. So I've got enough wood to make 3 signs, but I can go get more if we need. Here's 3.
Thanks.
And 2 of them flowed through you. Sorry.
It's alright.
They're behind you now. All 3 of them actually. I think your inventory might be
There
full.
we go. Now I'm good.
Okay.
So that'll you can picture them coming in here. Oh, does that create a dead spot? Of course it would.
Do we move it back 1 then? Or is that a
I think
different
I might have a
problem then?
solution for that. We need another sign.
I'll go get some more wood. Once I ender pearl out of this little hole we're in. Okay, I got 3 more signs here. How many do you think you'll need total?
I need 4, I think. We need that there.
Okay. I'll keep getting wood then.
Yeah, I think they're gonna easily get manipulated through here. Now, then they're gonna be half a block tall. So, putting these things in the wrong place. The right spot to put it? Yep. Do you have some iron? I need some iron trapdoors, and then maybe I don't actually need any more signs now to think about it.
Okay, I might have to let me run back to my. I've got a little storeroom at the end of the train line here. I don't have to take the train.
I'll grab it because I got
The
everything
furnace
in
is
my
where you saw
ender
me
chest.
come in, or when you first came in. I think I left some iron over here, but
it's cool. I got it.
yeah, I'm kind of low on iron, so I've got about 8 ingots here. Oh no, I have a ton back at the other area, but I don't want to take the train all the way to go get it. So
I've got lots of iron
but
here.
I've got some ore here that I've started cooking. But I mean, I don't know if you saw, but like the walls of my cave, I had the tuff mixed in with the iron. Well, we have iron, it's just not here.
It's decorative now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm doing this completely wrong.
So okay, I can make 2 iron trapdoors. Is what I got.
I'm gonna need. Wells, can you put like a tinted glass block on the side here?
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got extra tinted glass blocks too. I've been cooking glass while we've been working too. Okay, so here's another iron trapdoor if you need it.
I got that covered.
Okay, great.
I think the big thing is we just need more tinted glass.
Okay, well here's, I can give you 29 real quick, and then I'll go gather some more crystals and glass, because we've got the 2 geodes right here, and they're both ready to harvest, so.
Oh, I love the sounds they make.
I know, it's
I
just
wish
so
they were
great.
louder when you walked on them.
Oh, yeah, that's actually one of the... I mentioned that to Kojo the other day during the Love Tropics stream. I was like, could we get a slider just for musical sounds? Like, walking over the
we
amethyst.
could probably make a resource pack with another tweaks that makes it louder.
Honestly, well, here's the thing about making it louder is I don't know if everybody on the server would want it.
It would just
but-
be for you. Because it would be your choice, your resource pack.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
You know what I've been meaning to do forever, as far
What?
as resource packs go, is make a resource pack that rebalances the volume level of all the Minecraft sounds. So, like, for example, the Wither and the Ender Dragon aren't 30 times louder than, like, everything else in the game.
Yeah.
You should check out Vanilla Tweaks. There's a lot on there, but I'm not sure if those two are on there. But like, you can make nether portals quieter or villagers, which get really annoying if you have a lot of them in like one area. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, the problem is that their items aren't gonna like come to the player. But what we could do is make the iron here waterlogged, and then have it all flow forward one. But then we might run into some other issues. But I think it's worth a try. Do you have more tinted glass?
Yeah, I just got another 36. So here's 18 for you, and then if I can give Tay some, and then if you want to tell us where to work, we can.
I think we should give this a try. These 3 blocks here with the kelp behind them, they could be hoppers. Do you want to just give that a try now? I'll tell you what, I'll make it because I know what I mean. I've got all the stuff here.
Okay, well, I'll leave the safety on for now if we're still modifying it, but I'm standing by the switch whenever you want me to turn it on.
Cool, yeah, we're pretty close to giving this thing a try.
I see that we've got at least 1 torch in there, or 2 torches in there. I can ender pearl in and hopefully get those fixed real quick. So we'll remove these safety torches down here.
Do we have like a water source? Should make a water source around here.
That would have been smart.
Almost. Hey, there we go. Okay, so then we want these 3 waterlogged. Nice. Then we want hoppers. Nah, not like that. I think we need more hoppers. I love that they had the little crafting book.
Would we add the fences in front of here? Oops. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, never mind. I'll stay out of your way.
So, if we put in half slabs, they can get through that gap. So what's slightly bigger than a...
Well, I was using the cobbled deep slate next to the because if you put a cobbled deep slate wall next to a oak fence wall, it makes a gap they can't fit through. You see how I've got this here, X?
Yeah, that...
Now we might need to cover it so they don't jump over.
Put those, that'll work as well. Put those 1 block further forward.
Okay.
And then I think you got... I was thinking enchanting table, but I think this might be even better.
Well, it's a lot cheaper for one thing.
You also don't want it to connect on the outside, I think. Maybe.
Gotcha. Well, I just kind of had that one there so I could get it in
no,
place.
I meant like above the hoppers.
Uh-huh.
So like in where the water is. There you go, like that.
Yeah, now if we have... I think they can definitely fit... Oh, okay.
Like that.
I see what you're
That's
saying.
really cool.
It's completely untested though, so...
Let's test it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's ready.
Yeah, okay, let me just add some torches down here so zombies don't spawn and jump up at us.
Good luck.
Okay, so, yeah, oh, good job, Jem. Okay, so they're spawning.
Got one in. The other one's trying to pathfind out of there, but eventually it'll get nudged in. But that looks promising.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like one being a pain down there. Also, actually, this... something I didn't think of. I think this killing area might
be too close.
Yeah, and pushing it back won't be too difficult because of the way the water's set up. But yeah, look, you got one down there that decided to go somewhere else without seeing another
Yeah, I'm
player.
trying. It seems like there's some light coming in, maybe, but I'm not sure. There shouldn't be.
There's a torch in there, isn't there? Or maybe
Wait,
there's not.
wait. You know what
It's
it
hard
is?
to
I
tell.
think that there's some light coming in under the hoppers. Hey,
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Wells, do you have the extra what do you call it? Glass?
I got some, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That should be a little bit better. So now we've got 2 of them stuck under those iron trapdoors. Dang. They can fight the water a little bit.
Now,
3 of
it's
them there.
possible, though, that when more of them come in, though, they'll bump past that, or...
Yeah, they should, and they're outside of the escape zone, so that should...
Yeah, so let's just leave the lights off for a minute and see if they're...
It makes it a little bit on the slow side, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, but I see what you're saying, because they're low enough that they wouldn't count against the quota for the spawner. Because of the...
Yeah, down there they're not going to disrupt that. It's a bit
Yeah.
disappointing, though. When they land, if they want to pathfind somewhere else, the weakest strength of water they can resist, because they made that change where water doesn't push equally anymore, so...
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
more closer to the
Ah.
source?
Fell in a hole. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so...
We got one here that's like stuck under
When
a
I
hopper.
stand here, like I move at a decent speed, but then as I go around, it gets slower. And then when you get
Oh.
to here, it's like hardly pushing you at all.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize that they had adjusted that.
It can be accommodated for, but it would mean like a lot of rebuilding. You'd want to put like a row of signs halfway across the water, drop it down, have another. Like you want to treat the water like it's 4 long, and then have a sign to block it, and then that way it has the stronger push. Once they get in there, though, this bit's golden because they go up and then they get pushed straight out, and then you can just hit them.
There's
So
got
that
one
bit's
here that's
great.
like stuck under a hopper.
Oh, really?
there a-
Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Well, those hoppers don't actually need to be there anymore because of the way you did this. If any items go back to where the hoppers are, they would get flushed forward. So we can actually eliminate that issue as well.
Okay, so which hoppers are you removing?
Just the ones underneath the water. Like we
Okay.
could try and remove it now. It might be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna just put in tinted glass there?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd probably look cool. Whoops, sorry, sent
Sure
when
if
you
I
were away.
managed to put them all in properly or not.
Looks
We
like it.
missing one here?
Yeah, it'll looks good.
All right, nice.
Okay. Yeah, and at this point, you're close enough to them, you can pick up anything that doesn't go in the hopper. Now, the thing is, I think we have to redirect the, this hopper so it actually goes in the chest, right? So I'm gonna put this one facing that way, and then this one here. And now it should all be feeding in properly again. Is that...
I kind of
'cause
wonder
they were all
if
facing the wrong way.
I've got some ideas on how to improve this. I mean, do you want to use it like that, or do you want to keep on going and try and make it even better?
Well, here's the way I see it: is I had about 2 hours set aside for Hermits helping Hermits, and we're about 1 hour through. So if you have a project that you'd rather us help you with, I'm happy to do
I
it.
ain't got anything, so if you want to work on this, I'm cool.
I mean, I could spend another hour in this. Gem and Wells, is that cool with you?
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, fine.
Cool. It won't take us an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a bunch of signs together, like maybe a couple stacks, and let's give something else a try here.
Okay. There's plenty of... If folks want to just gather wood from the surrounding hallways here, that is completely fine. This is not a precious cave system.
I have brought lots of wood with me.
That was very thoughtful of you. I was not so well prepared. So instead, I'm just gutting this historic mine shaft. Sorry, the past. Make way for the future.
Seem to really feel the shift after like the 5th block. It like kicks in. So where
Some
this
signs
stone
on
is
the
here,
ground.
that's where I think we need a row of signs.
So I'll go ahead. I was gonna say, Gem, do you have the safety torch?
No, the safety torch is right here. I just moved it over one.
Okay.
block.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enable that if we're gonna be screwing around down there, because I don't want to accidentally hit the lever.
Where's the signs?
Where this row of stone blocks is, they just need to be replaced
On
with,
the
like,
inside,
signs
I
on
assume?
signs. Yeah. Oh no, I mean like physically where the stone is, so it needs to be removed.
Oh, replace it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So which
sneeze.
side are we working from?
Oop.
Oof. So I'm going to assume again that the current is going to stay strong for
Okay.
5 blocks. So that's like optimal manipulation.
Okay.
And that's when we need our like next row of signs again. So gonna get rid of this diorite. So from this block here, we need a row of, that's it, yeah, going across.
So are we getting rid of this central area that we already have?
Yeah, that's gonna get pushed back. I'm just wondering like how to mess around with the gem is great. Oh, did they?
The signs just come like that now.
Did you
Wait,
just
it's
type
so
that super
weird,
quick?
right?
You got like a macro or something.
Yeah, you know, there's a copy and paste command now.
Yeah. Can do that in Minecraft now. Oh god.
Yeah.
My chat has really taken to the gem is great thing.
Everybody
Good,
has. You,
good.
yeah, that was a really you really lucked into that one, Gem.
No luck, pure skill. I knew that was. Yep.
Yeah. As a generally benevolent narcissist myself, I gotta say I appreciate this a lot.
So here's what
I
I'm
think
thinking. We're keeping the spiders like moving along using the stronger water. So if we then had water like this at this next portion, going in that direction, it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 4's the middle. So if we block it off here, then we have a 3 wide channel again, and that'll be the one that then pushes into the next bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think also maybe instead of pushing them towards the center, maybe it would be better to push them towards a corner.
Oh wait, you mean that's a big redesign though. Like that's sending. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
It wouldn't be that big of a redesign. I mean, basically, we would just, instead of putting water over here, we would just have water on this side, and we push them into like this corner or something.
I
And
don't
then
know.
if
I
we
think
do
this
that,
will work with the middle because we'll push them in from either side, and that might help sort of nudge them if they're coming from both directions.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it could work. I'm not sure what's best, but like, I feel like this central design might be it. I don't know.
I don't know that it really matters, honestly.
Yeah.
We
so
need we need another
Oh, go on.
row of signs where the stone is. Okay, let me just remove the bit. So from this wall where I am now, those stone blocks need to be signs going in that direction.
So then again on the other side too. where this stone wall is?
Yes. But you want the signs to come from the bit you were standing on. And not the other bit.
Oh, does it matter which side they're on?
Yes, because they're going to be dependent on the block behind them.
Oh, and we're gonna rip the blocks out behind them. Uh-oh. Accidentally placed an extra sign somewhere. Where did it go?
That is a good question. Well, the one you need to place is just over here where I am, like on this one. Okay, there we go. So now we've got strong water again down here, and it's good for 2 more. And I'm just wondering. No, okay.
Do we jump straight into the bubble column then before it gets too weak?
That's okay. So. Yeah, I think you want the walls here and then the bubble column next. Or do you want to... Maybe you need them to come under the... Yeah, no, you need them to come under the lip. Otherwise we'll have problems. So it's not there. Okay, so this will be the walls. And then the bubble column. I don't have the soul sand.
It might still be up there. Did we rip it out? Wells, do you have the soul sand?
It got ripped out.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our new, like, way up here. Dang, so we got, like, a lot of tinted glass that's now in sort of not used space.
I mean, that's okay. Like, well...
Might as well rip it out.
Yeah.
And then rip out these hoppers as well.
Okay.
All these things get ripped out. Why not place coral fans on the second and third bottom blocks to prevent spiders from climbing up? I've never heard that corals can do that. Just reading my chat there.
You know, I've
someone in my
realized
chat is like, oh, you know those sort of compliments where you like say something nice but then you put something mean in there as well?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Somebody being mean to
I'm
you.
not going to repeat what they said, but it's just like, it's really weird when you read messages like that.
Yeah, don't be mean to Xisuma. He's working hard, folks.
Oh, they weren't being mean to me, it's just like... Oh.
Well, I appreciate your help, Xisuma. And Gem and other person. Just kidding, Wells. You're great too.
You got that soul sand, Wells?
Yes, I do.
And I also need those iron trapdoors. Oh wait, I can make some.
I've got 3 iron trapdoors right here.
Okay, so...
That I just threw at the wrong person. Sorry.
I did the same thing. I threw them at you. I thought you were axing. I was like, oh wait.
Yeah,
there we go.
yeah, okay. It's like, I should put my armor away, but also maybe I shouldn't get killed by a bunch of spiders in a spider nest. So, it kind of goes both ways. You know, one thing I was just thinking that might be interesting is if when we're doing a group thing like this, we carry some sort of like talking to my chat banner. So it's like if I see Xisuma holding like a green banner or something, it's like, oh yeah, he's not listening to me right now. He's talking to his chat.
I was hoping that the tone in my voice would indicate what I was getting at.
No, it's fine. I meant more like if you like deafen yourself too or whatever. But I guess that it puts the little no symbol next to your microphone when you do that. So
yeah, could everyone like stand just back here for a moment, like up here? And also, if anyone's got the hoppers, need the hoppers in the chests.
I don't have the hoppers.
I have them.
Okay. What are you thinking?
There you go.
So currently the spawner isn't activated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's actually quite a bit of wiggle room here. Okay, yeah, just wanted to check. So, what we came up with was...
It's got a 16 block range. And so since this wall here is at 9, so I'm at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, yeah. We have plenty of space.
So, we have water sources coming all the way up. Then we have the iron trapdoor roof. And then the water flows to there. And then, okay, yeah, this is it. Oh, sorry. Joe?
Yeah, sorry, I had alt tabbed out and my push to talk doesn't work. Yes,
Cool,
when
no
I'm alt
worries.
tabbed out.
Alright, yeah, this is pretty much it. So on top of those blocks is where we have that. And now I need to get in there with the kelp and the water buckets. Okay, and then also... Oh, no, not yet. Ah. Wait, did I take it? Oh, okay, that's good.
I really like being able to walk over this now, like with the tinted glass, and just being able to see you working down there. Like, it's so cool because we'll be able to see like the spiders if they get stuck. Oh, I'm realizing that
point,
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna need to take out that torch there.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. But where is it again?
Yeah,
oh, we
the
got one in the
balls.
farm? Yeah.
Yeah, there's
That
one
might
in
not
the
be
farm.
the best way in then.
Yeah, as well as getting it.
There's a
Well,
hole. Could you toss me a pearl?
Yeah, 1 second.
This would be really nice if it were all just like one block lower, because then
There you go.
that would be flush, but it isn't. But you can always change it if you want.
Yeah, I can tweak it easily enough.
That's it. It's all set up, I think.
Okay, you gonna ender pearl back out, Wells? I can close that up
Spiders
behind you.
get you.
There we go. So, Gem, if you want to remove the torch and turn it back on.
Yes, I'm good at this part.
Yeah. Create the chaos.
What happened here?
Oh,
Oh, was
I
that
think I built
redstone on that? Dang.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that I need to fix that. That was the connector for the light. So I need to replace this with the tinted glass probably. Eventually, but it's fine for right now.
Well, that is an improvement, I think.
You're still getting stuck.
Yeah, maybe changing it to half slabs so they... You want them to touch the water more.
I mean, they'll ultimately push themselves. Like, I
Yeah,
think
they
this
do. They
probably
do
should
eventually
be
nudge the
okay.
next one along, because the changing the water stream to make it more powerful definitely helped a lot with this.
This looks way better.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's just that it's when they hit those iron trapdoors.
But the thing is, though, I'm not seeing them back up. Just as soon as they start hitting each other, they'll bobble a little bit and they go right in there.
It's the strong
like-
water. They don't really get to like cling to a wall. They keep getting moved along.
Yeah.
Dude, are
And,
they
like,
hitting you?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a step back. It's mad.
Yeah. You know, I could always get a cow down here, too, with a milk bucket,
Good idea.
too.
There you go, Joe. You got. Oh, Matt. Okay. Okay,
What?
here we go. Right, everyone over here. We're gonna do two
Over.
things.
Okay.
We're gonna join the club, and then we're gonna make a thumbnail.
What's the club?
The club is the cave spider on your face.
Okay.
Nope. I need a head.
Need to catch your name.
Oh, this is like the ugliest axolotl ever.
Yeah.
Is there an extra spider head?
Oh yeah, I thought I chucked one your way. Sorry.
I think so.
Should we? Is this where you want to stand for this, Xisuma? Not in front of the spawner
Oh,
or
yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
with the
that's a
geodes
great
behind
idea.
it?
Let's,
We've
you
got
know,
two geodes here for backer drops.
Where is the best spot?
I mean, I kind of intended so that when you came out this door here from the train station, you'd be able to see the spawner and two geodes. So if you come up where I'm at, you can see a hint of the second geode in the background up that ladder. The one geode's right there, and the spider
Oh dang,
spawner's
this
right
is
there.
a nice spot. Yeah.
Right?
Hey, there we go.
Woo.
Thumbnail crew. Yeah, when I stream, I make a thumbnail, like when something happens, and then, you know, just take a screenshot and then thumbnail. Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta say, X, this is a huge improvement. Thank you so much.
This turned out great.
Yeah, and
Thanks
like
for
I
the
said,
opportunity.
oh yeah, it's just fun to hang out and do stuff like this too, just messing around with different things. Because like, you know, sometimes parts of the game like this feel solved, so people are like, well, why are you doing it if it's not going to be optimal? And it's like, well, it's just fun to mess around with.
I've
Yeah,
noticed that
learn
a
new
lot.
It's a
things as
game.
well.
I've noticed that a lot because I've been doing a lot of like farms and stuff so far. And the comments are just like, this is the more optimal way. Why don't you use leaf blocks? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? It's just like, sometimes you do things because they're fun, not because they're like optimal.
Yeah. Does standing right up against those trapdoors prevent you from getting...
Let me find out. I mean, honestly, even if it doesn't, I could just stand slightly further away. I'm not too worried about
you know, there's
occasionally
that,
getting
and then there's like iron bars, and like there's different... Okay, so
Okay,
that
yeah, I
got
definitely
you.
got hit there.
Let's try iron bars.
Okay, I need to go empty some of my inventory because I'm continuously just full.
Need an axe, I need an axe. I can't get out.
There.
The fence post might be better, even though it pushes you out further, because the height, it's like technically there's a half slab there, which might stop items spilling over, but not 100% sure about that. But that, let's get rid of that one up there as well. Might as well just put this kind of like all the way around. Yeah. Oh god, now there's water here.
How is there water here? What did you? Oh, did you break into the temporary water source?
Yes.
Yep, that's how they
exactly
get
what I
you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna patch this this light here, so that it isn't hideous. Because we are still gonna need to have the redstone running to it, so we can turn off the farm, but it doesn't have to look like this.
You could do something a little creative, like maybe use pistons and redstone blocks coming from above, and then you could have more pistons with redstone blocks to power those. So it could be like mechanical. You'd have like a sequence of moving parts.
Maybe one of the big priorities for me here was to have as clear a view of like the other geodes
Got ya.
and
Yeah.
whatnot as possible, and that feels like it's going to be obstructive. But like this, if I just check it, like it turns on and off, and it's got a relatively low profile. I don't
Well,
know.
if you think of like, yeah, you know, this is a low profile, but it's on like the height axis, right? So you're always going to have this bunch of blocks that are around it in a shell, like in a circle.
Yeah.
The alternative could be that you have a bunch of things just falling down from above, right? Like slime block pillars with a redstone block on the side, and they just turn on the lamp all of a sudden.
Huh.
I'm trying to think if there's
maybe.
any more discrete ways than that.
Yeah, because the big thing is both when it's turned on and when it's turned off, I'm gonna want to be able to see through it. So blocking visibility is just really not something I'm too keen on. But you know, if you think of anything, I'm definitely willing to hear you out on it.
Yeah, I don't think there's like something too crazy you can do unless you want to maybe sacrifice.
So here's an interesting problem. A bunch of them are
Tinted
stuck in
glass
this
is
one
moved
corner
by slime
here.
blocks, right?
Is it? I haven't used it enough to know.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just some ideas, I guess. This thing looks cool though.
Wells
How'd it get out?
just let like 8 of them out. Now I'm wondering
they
if
were
those
stuck in the
only.
corner.
I'm wondering if those only got stuck though because I busted a hole in it earlier when I was working on something else.
That
Oh,
would
they
be
got
my
stuck in the
guess.
corner, did they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
but-
guess is that there was a hole or something, and they saw.
Yeah, the
player
AI
before,
kicked in for a
before
second.
they made it to the center.
It could be that, you know, the longer you leave it run, the more odd ones that do something different accumulate, and then you end up with a bunch of them down there. But they'll be out of the spawn range, so they should keep spawning.
Yeah.
What
Well,
else
I'll
do you
go
want to
ahead
do with this space then?
Well, you know, I haven't exactly worked out how the train station is going to be. But, okay, so you remember you came in on the train over here. This is actually a good HHH type project. I wanted to, like, clear this wall out or create, like, a... Like, I guess I could probably bring the train station forward. I didn't want to have the train dump too close to the spawner while I was still working on it, because I didn't want people to, like, accidentally show up and get killed. You know, if you go down a train line, it should drop you somewhere safe.
Can I give you a suggestion?
But yeah, maybe we open this up. What was your suggestion?
Well, I really like the way you, like, sort of gave that staircase like a custom palette with a tough block. I don't know if you're gonna, like, this area's kind of open. I don't know if you're gonna, like, retexture the whole area or whatnot. But I kind of love the idea of the minecart line becomes like, maybe it's on top of this wood, and it's like single file, and then it's held up by support beams, and it kind of goes right round and through, and maybe like parks you in the middle of the whole area. So as you come in, you go around the spawner and through the geodes. Like,
that would be cool. Yeah. And I might even have some extra rails. Let me check. In here, yeah, I've got 17 normal rail. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of extra rails. I've got a ton of extra rails, and I've got some powered rails. I've got enough gold and stuff too. I could make more powered rails. So yeah, what do we? If y'all are cool with it, yeah, let's maybe extend the train line like Xisuma just described, because we've got another 40 minutes or so in this kind of block.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip out a little bit early. I'm actually like super tired. So
yeah, no problem.
And I was about to mention I don't have 40 minutes. I was going to wrap mine up shortly as it goes.
That's fair. I started an hour early anyway. So yeah, we can wrap up whenever y'all... I appreciate you coming and helping at all. So thank you. Bye,
yeah,
Wells.
I think
you
I'll
got to
actually
be pushed against.
I didn't realise what the time was. I think I'll go wrap things up with my audience in a moment. But yeah, do you want some rails? Was the thing I was going to ask you.
I actually have a ton of. I have a bunch of rails because I've been gathering them from the mine shaft here as we went. So yeah, I'm in no immediate. I don't know. Paucity. Yeah, I have no paucity of rails.
I went through a stupid amount of rails for the sugarcane, or for the sugarcane farm I just built. Like, I drained my entire iron supply.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've just been pulling them all out of this mine shaft here. This is a gigantic continuous mine shaft. So yeah.
They're a great source of rails early on, aren't they?
Oh,
Tons of them. Right.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Joe. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my stream too, because like I said, I started an hour early as well. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thanks Wells, Gem, and Xisuma. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for hosting us.
See ya.
Yeah,
It's
Gem.
been fun.
I was gonna say, Gem.
There we go, peeps. I will be reading my chats and hanging out with you for a little bit longer. Gonna wrap this one up at 5:30. Wanted to get an early night. Been really trying to keep on top of getting some good sleep lately, and didn't get so much good sleep yesterday, so I'm gonna go to bed early. Let's have a little read. Gotta go a ways back. It's been a while. We read all of those, I believe. And that one, and that was the last one I read. Cool, so Notguard Gaming, thank you for the Prime. Sapsuda, thank you for 2 months. You just started collecting records. What album do you feel is a must-have? Okay, as soon as you said that, I pictured a vinyl, and I thought of a vinyl that I brought a while back. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, okay? Just get that record in your collection. Beautiful, beautiful record. I just realised that I'm broadcasting myself to anyone who's nearby, right? And someone just went, maybe they turned theirs off, so now they don't hear me waffling. Let's turn those off. I forgot to do that. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? That record, I've got it on vinyl. It's a beautiful record. There's some beautiful songs on it. Just put that in your collection. If you're into music, everyone should have that in their collection. It's a great one. God, I love how this looks right here, though. This is... I'm amazed at how one texture can look really good repeated over and over again. But I think it might be because it's kind of novel and new at the same time. That you're like, wow. Because it's kind of fresh and exciting. But yeah, really like what Joe's doing here. Very cool. Sapsuda, don't even know if you're still there. Hopefully you are. Stu says, nice stream, X. So what's your drink? I'm a whiskey man myself. Single malts, bottle of Lagavulin, make my night. I don't drink alcohol, like, ever, period. I used to, I don't anymore. I saw the malt, and it made me think of malt drink. You can get, like, hot malt, which I like, but it's really difficult to make a nice hot malt drink without putting tons of sugar in. And that is malt that is not alcoholic. Nibbly1 here for 7 months saying, hi X, hope you're doing well. I'm loving your builds this season. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, my dude. Glad you're enjoying it. Dan Metro with the cheers and bits. Hey X, not usually able to drop in, what with work and all, but I thought it would be best to leave before I head back to work tomorrow. Thanks for taking the time to re-upload the VODs for the streams I often miss. Well, if you're catching this live or on the VODs, I'm glad you enjoy them. Thank you so much for the cheers and biddies. We've got Liger Gaming, who's been doing a wonderful job with the music channel. I love the little iterations on the thumbnails lately, taking out the mini review, like the album art's a little bigger, and then doing the whole text coming across the album art thing today. Thought that looked really cool. Thanks for gifting subs to Weirdly RF, Man of Caves, Sea Blue Eyes, Cold Order. Appreciate that. Also, Becca gifted a sub to Walker's Gaming. The chicken is with us. The mass murdering chicken. I remember Walker's. I remember. Also, thanks for gifting a sub to Claire58. Appreciate those gifted subs. Badness is here with the Prime, and Poison with the Prime. The Drummer Jack is here with the Prime. So is Unknown Dude 90 and IS Ashtera. 2 months, and Happy Axolotl. What a great username. I am also a Happy Axolotl, and thank you for subscribing. Liger Gaming, says Forgil. Liga Gaming, Liger Gaming. You know what I'm like pronouncing stuff. I'm probably getting it wrong every time. Do you support LGBTQIAS2+? I think you're throwing in a few extra letters and numbers in there. I've not heard that one before. Gosh. X, could you look at making a derp coin redemption for making you remember your tea? I'd love to add some sort of like derp coin interface thing. Kunker Malcolm Horn is Music Man. Yes, that is correct. Macegool's here for 76 months. 76 months in a row. Goodness me. Thank you so much, my dude. Really appreciate that as always. And thanks for all the help with the Hermitcraft stuff as well. That is greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's been manic lately. I'm just non-stop doing stuff, Hermitcraft, and loving it, of course. Like, new season, always some good fun, right? Looks like we picked up a few blocks we can hold on to while we're over there. Smooth basalt. And I've got to tidy it all away. I'm not even sure if I've got any other tinted glass to put all this together with. You'll see... Bam! Got some hermit heads in here, got a few things. Tango raid, says Freddy. Yeah, we'll look at doing a raid. We will look at doing just that. Who else is streaming? Unless you mean like Tango raid as if Tango's like looking to raid me or something. It happens on a rare occasion. That, oh man, I can see on the preview Tango's working on the amazing copper farm. So peeps, stick around and see something amazing. Massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and shared. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you for all the peeps gifting subs. And of course, be sure to hit that follow button before you hit the raid button, which you can now do, because that's it. Let's go check out what Tango's up to. Cheers, peeps. Bye-bye.